Welcome back to For Couples Only, where we create a safe space for couples to talk about all that concerns being with another person in your personal space. So today I want to say happy Valentine's Day, happy Love Day. Love is in the air. It is beautiful. It is wonderful. And it can be expensive. Let's just tell the truth. I know the fellas that are watching are like, yes, it can be expensive. So today we're going to talk about Valentine's Day. We're going to talk about some different ways that you can show your loved one that you love them, make it special and creative for them. So I know a lot of people think that Valentine's is just for women. But it's not. Ladies, you know, we go all out for our men in our lives. And there are even some people who even incorporate their children into Valentine's, and they make it a family Valentine's Day. So we're going to talk about all of that today and how we can make those days and that day and moment special for the loved ones in our life. So I want to talk about my personal favorite. I love roses. Roses are my absolute favorite. I love them in all colors, but red is my top favorite. But I love them in red and pink and yellow, and I just love roses. So of course roses are always a top of the list for Valentine's Day for you guys to send to the special lady in your life. But there are other flowers. There are orchids and lilies, and whatever your wife or girlfriend's favorite flower is always an option to send to her job or home, or you can bring them with you to dinner. So that's always an option, and it's usually at the top of the list. But let's talk about some other options. So, now, you can send a gift full of sweetness to your Valentine. So, people say, oh, I always do chocolates. I always do chocolates. Oh, that's just so typical. But there are lots of places you can get those chocolates. You can go down to River Street Sweets and get those chocolates. You can contact your favorite caterer. There's always chocolate strawberries. And they have so many wonderful designs that I have seen personally on social media on chocolate dipped strawberries. They're just so beautiful. Some of them are just almost too pretty to eat. They're just absolutely gorgeous. So you can get some of those. If your wife favors a particular chocolate, like she really is partial to dark chocolate, or she likes chocolate covered pretzels or anything like that, you can have those custom made for you, probably with any local caterer or sweet shop here in Savannah. So that's always a good thing. It's not as flattering on our hips, ladies, but we'll allow it for this one day. Now, how about a massage? Oh, that's on the top of my list as well. I love a good massage. There are a lot of local businesses here, also black owned businesses, that do massages, and they do mobile massages. So that's also an option. If you can't find a local spa to take your wife or husband or girlfriend or boyfriend to, try to research some mobile massages where they will come to you. Sometimes we're a little more comfortable with that, especially if we're getting a full body massage. You might be more comfortable having someone come to you in your home. I've also seen on social media where they will do a full package with the candles, the rose petals, the whole layout, and give you and your loved one probably is what is a much needed massage, because we work. Ladies, we're tired. We're doing the whole working and kids and career, and to have somebody actually give us a massage and we can relax, and yes, that's also on the top of my list. So that's a good one. Also, you can do a bouquet of money. Now, I will take money. I'll take the flowers. I will definitely take the money, ladies. Especially if it's a bouquet of 50s or 100s. I'm just putting that out there for my special loved one in case they're watching. So you can do that. You can wrap them up and fold them up to look like roses or any type of floral arrangement. I'm sure that there are tons of websites that can help you, fold those $50 and $100 bills into the shape of flowers. And you can give your special loved one a bouquet of money. I'm going to say that again for my special loved one who might be watching. 50s and 100s are my choice. Now, we can always do balloons, especially if your loved one likes balloons, red, white, pink, or their favorite color. So it doesn't have to be in red, white, or pink. It could be their favorite color. Fill the room with balloons hanging from the ceiling, light some candles, put on some soft music, and really create that ambiance that is Valentine's and love and showing appreciation for your loved one. Sometimes it really is about the thought. It really is. Now we can also do a romantic bed decoration. You know how you see on TV, they go into the suite and the rose petals are in the shape of a flower, or they spell out I love you. All you need is some petals. And you can probably find those at your local Walmart or flower store, or maybe perhaps even Hobby Lobby. And put a nice decoration on the bed for her when she comes home from that hard day of work on Valentine's. Now what you do with those petals after that is your business. Now you can also choose to cook a romantic dinner and choose her favorite meal. Or if your loved one is into exploring different foods and tastes and spices, you can decide to cook that for her. I would suggest, though, if you are trying to cook something new and different, you experiment before Valentine's. Please. Because you never know, especially if you're trying a recipe you haven't tried before. The spices may be too much or not enough, or it may be a dish that maybe they don't exactly care for. So if you're trying a new recipe, definitely try before Valentine's Day, but that is always an option to cook that meal for them, pamper them, cater to them, have their slippers or house shoes waiting when they come in. Have some soft lighting and music playing in the background, some candles, or maybe even some aromatherapy. Lavender is very relaxing and it relaxes you, so you can even have lavender burning in the background as well. These are just a few ideas, of course, not the end all to be all on Valentine's ideas, but just a few thoughts and ideas that you can do at home on a budget. Now, if you want to splurge, of course, there's always, renting a limousine, taking her out to a nice restaurant. My favorite is Vic's on the River, and I do enjoy that restaurant, but there are so many restaurants in Savannah, some new and some that have been here for a while, and they have a wonderful cuisine. And you can call ahead now if you haven't already and make your reservation, because you don't want to be left without a dinner reservation, and then obviously you are definitely at home making that meal. I'm just saying. So these are just a few ideas that you can do. You can take walks in the park. There are carriage rides available for downtown Savannah that you can do if the weather permits and it's nice outside. You can do take a tour. Now you might say, well, Tiffany, why would I take a tour? I live here. Well, you would be surprised at how fun those tours can be, especially in the evening, and it's something you've never done before. The two of you can take a tour. Now, if you're feeling really outside and adventurous, you could do a picnic in the park. Nice picnic basket, some of her favorite snacks, some of her favorite drinks, and lay a blanket out in the park. Forsyth Park is beautiful, the weather permitting, of course, and have a nice picnic in the park. That is always a good idea, especially when you have her favorite snacks in the basket on standby. That's a good idea as well. And again, it doesn't cost a whole lot of money, but it's an idea that you can put a lot of thought into to make sure that it is special and purposeful for your loved one. I hope that you all have a wonderful Valentine's Day, and that this day is as special as any other day it is with your loved one. And for those of you who do family Valentines, where you include your kids, you can always ask the kids for ideas, because kids have a lot of ideas. They get most of them off of TikTok, at least mine do. They act like it's the Bible. But you can ask your kids for some ideas on what to do for mom, or what to do special for dad, or how you can make that day special for the entire family. You can take everyone out to dinner and make sure everyone orders their favorite meal. There are so many things you can do for this day to make sure that people that you love, you show some special attention and appreciation to. I personally give Valentine's cards to my sister because I love her. I give them to my aunt because I love her. And I give a Valentine's card to my uncle because I want him to know that I love him. And I also do Valentine's gift bags for my kids. So I try to make this day special, not just for the special man in my life, but for everyone in my life that I love, because I want them to know how much I appreciate them. And I take this day to make sure I show it. So happy Valentine's Day. See you next week.